Hey guys, and welcome to the Mr. 15 Beast channel. Today I bring you a new game called Belladonna. This is a point and click game. I do not know much about it. Just know that it's called, they classified it as a gothic adventure, a bit dark and mature theme. It seems really nice, so let's jump onto it. I'm really excited to play this game today. Though I'm a bit sick, I gotta be honest. My throat hurts a little.
Oh, the physical sensation. Pain? I'm alive? That's odd. I don't feel alive. What's going on? I have no memories of anything before this point in time. My mind is tabula rasa, yet I have a language. I seem to be in some laboratory of sorts. Maybe I can find out what happened if I look around.
Okay, so apparently we are some girl or woman that died and was reanimated by some crazy scientist. I really have no clue what's happening on the game, but let's try to find out a bit more, shall we? An Iron Maiden.
A torture device turned into a strange machine. What kind of place is this?
I really like her voice. It's really, really nice and soft.
My very first memory is waking up on this thing. Before that, nothing. I wonder what I am.
You're damn right, sexy, that's what you are, girl. Not bad for a fucking dead girl. Yeah.
Books. A lot of natural philosophy and chemistry. Something by an M.W. Shelley.
That must be the scientist, probably. He wrote the books. Alright, let's kill the switch.
Now is not the time.
Alright, so do not kill the switch. A journal page.
There's a handwritten note here. Maybe it can shed some light on my situation.
You don't say. Well, this is big, but hey, let's read it. It is with shaking hands and heavy heartbeats I gather before me the instruments of my last desperate attempt. I find myself on the threshold of my toils. A turning point, for should I fail tonight, I doubt I shall find the strength and resolve to continue. At my feet now lays the lifeless remain of my beautiful Belladonna. A few hours ago my wife was alive and well, and now she has been cut open, dissected, altered, and artificially reconstructed. From the second she gave up her final breath, I have worked tirelessly to preserve and prepare her corpus, that I might infuse a spark of being back into her lifeless limbs. So apparently I'm the wife of this crazy doctor, and I died, and now he's trying to bring me back to life. This is the final test of all of my research and experimentation. The past 5 years, the complete revivification of a human being, body and soul. The anxiety I feel is agonizing, but I cannot let it hinder me from carrying out what I must do. For my own sake and for hers, the procedure must not fail. In my feverish dreams, my wife appears as such a lovely creature, so far removed from this creation before me. Her cheeks, once so full of laughter, are now pale almost to the point of transparency, with the skin stretched so thin over the cranium it threatens to rip at any moment. Her eyes would shine like the night sky, but are now empty, watery, and yellowish. I have to cling to my conviction that she will regain her former grace and vitality. Once she is brought back to the realm of the living, her eyes will light up with the flame of life, a Promethean flame stolen from the very gods. From this night on, man shall be master of his own destiny. Oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. From this night on, man shall be master of his own destiny, and God shall no longer be above us. As I write, the engines of life are finally heating up. The last of the preparations coming into order. The crucial moment is ever approaching. The time has come. Success. The attempt was a success. She is alive. Alright, so appears I have to collect these pages and they will elucidate me on what's happening. No comments? Alright.
There's a screwdriver in this toolbox. Better take it.
Alright then, so I have a screwdriver. More. I have a skull here.
A human skull or a paperweight.
True story. It can be used as both. Some people are better off laying their heads on paper than thinking.
This oil looks expensive. Let's waste it.
Well, that's good. That's very nice.
It's a brain in a jar. I wonder what it's thinking.
Okay, don't you want to take the brain? Maybe it will help you think better. I don't know.
I have no idea what's inside of this, but it glows.
Ooh, shiny. Alright, let's try to kill the switch now. Before we leave.
Now is not the time.
No. Alright then, so we're not gonna kill the switch any moment. Alright, let's move, I guess. And exit. Oh, wait. Got a bone saw right here.
Ooh, surgical tools. Shiny.
Oh my god, I just said shiny. Yeah.
The door won't budge. It seems to be barred from the other side.
A bitch.
I might be able to unscrew these hinges, though.
Oh, nice. So, use the screwdriver.
The door won't budge.
No?
It seems to be barred from the other side. I might be able to unscrew these hinges, though.
Okay, maybe we need to double check.
I don't know why I thought that would work.
Okay, that didn't work.
The screws on these hinges are rusty and stuck. I need some lubricant to loosen them up.
Waste the oil.
I smeared some oil on the rusty screws. That should loosen them up.
Alright, now we can open. Oh, no, I didn't mean to walk. Ah, stop. Okay, now open it.
I'm free.
Oh, shit. You're a genius. Suit of armor.
What a dedicated knight to guard a damp dungeon like this. Maybe he was demoted. Maybe he likes the dark. Maybe he's secretly a poet. I bet his name is Roland.
Exactly, I thought the same thing. As the moment I lay my eyes on that thing, I said, Roland, hey, what are you still doing here? It's Columbus Day. Go home. Well, you don't wanna. Or maybe he's just dead.
Another piece of paper. This was written long before the last one.
Work is doing great. It's going great. Kept a rat alive for 1 hour and 26 minutes last night. We'll move on to larger mammals within the week. I find my life more and more polarized into two phases. I remember times when I used to climb up and down the stairs like a squirrel each day. But now I spend most of my time, and indeed most of my thoughts, down here in my laboratory, only to step upstairs at night to sleep. It is warmer upstairs in the living area, but it is boring and understimulating. Down here is where I make progress. Down here is what matters. And as I lay awake beside my sleeping wife, I often wish I was down here with my experiment. Belladonna grows increasingly distant. Ever since that fateful night when our baby Lucas gave up his last breath. Oh, so I had a son and he died. Then I die. Man, this guy's life is not good. She has lost all traces of her whole self. God knows what she is thinking now, and she silently gazes into the empty air or restlessly paces back and forth in the great hall. I, at least, am working with my grief. I have turned my attention to the science of life and death, and not a day goes by when I do not think of how my son was ultimately taken from me. This is the thought that drives me in this, the greatest of ambitions. My own son will never return. I have accepted it now, but thanks to me and my work, the cold, ruthless contrast between living and death will in the future be much softer, maybe even completely erased. My wife, though, has left our grief devour her whole. She is emotionally and intellectually paralyzed, it seems to me. All her creativity and quickness of thought, the witness of her speech, and the nimble way she used to jump from one conclusion to the next. All those qualities that made me fall in love with her in the first place. They have all been snuffed out like the flame of a candle. This makes me wonder even more why I bother to go up with her to her bed every night. The shell in which she has enclosed herself cannot be breached by anything I say or do. It is almost as though she is involved with someone other than me. I feel ridiculous for even writing it down. No, it seems ludicrous to think that Belladonna's disinterest in me is due to her seeing another man. I will not accuse her of that. It is just one of my many strange ideas that seem to appear in my head when I am down here by myself. I am probably just tired. I'd better try and get some sleep as soon as this red heart stops beating. Alright then. So, our son died and I went cuckoo bananas. And now I am dead. Okay. I'm gonna leave this one right here. I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm going to continue this in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to keep on playing this game. It's rather fun. Remember to unleash the beast in you, my friends, and stay awesome. Bye.